Est-ce que tu te rappelles la première fois que tu as mangé la Paris-Brest?
Oui, je sais rappelle.
Il pleuvait.
Non, il ne t'a pas.
Aussi, tu me dois pour l'argent pour le gâteau.
Dis la femme qui paie ça, il pleuvait.
Tu sais là, une promenade au vélo a fait de moi à femme. J'ai besoin de la nourriture.
Je sais, je voudrais manger quelque chose la nourriture avec le sucre.
Qu'est-ce que l'odeur? Il a l'air d'être un gâteau.
Tu as raison, il est un gâteau. C'est un Paris-Brest. Il est croustillant.
Qu'est-ce que?
C'est un traditionnel pâtisserie français nommé d'après un corps cyclé âge. Le corps cyclé est appelé Paris-Brest Paris.
Où est-il de?
Vraiment, il est lu entre Paris et la ville de Paris en Bretagne.
Oh!
Pour 1200 km. Il a commencé dans le sud de Paris, puis il a voyagé ensuite 600 km à ville de Brest sur l'océan Atlantique et a retourné sur le même itinéraire.
Comment sais-tu cela tu dis?
Parce que je lis.
Je lis.
D'accord. De toute façon, il était écrit en 1841. La forme est symbolisée la rue de la en vélo.
Est-ce que je peux manger le gâteau?
D'accord, mais nous avons besoin de l'acheter d'abord.
Mais je ne vois pas un être humain l'acheter de. Regardez une cloche.
Tu as appelé?
Un être humain!
Où es-tu venu de?
Pourquoi est-ce que important? Peux-tu nous vendre un gâteau?
Bien sûr, je peux vous vendre le gâteau.
Quel est le coût du gâteau?
Le gâteau est de 12 euros.
Tiffany, puis-je avoir de l'argent pour le gâteau?
Pourquoi n'as-tu pas de l'argent?
J'ai oublié ma pochette chez moi.
Allemande. Merci. Daisy.
Wow. Le gâteau était très bon.
Maintenant, j'ai faim. Pouvons-nous avoir le gâteau maintenant?
Bien sûr, je le recite.
We begin with a choux pastry. 1 cup water, dessert seasoning, 1/8 teaspoon salt, 1 tablespoon sugar, 3/4 stick of unsalted butter cut into 6 pieces, 1 cup all-purpose flour, and 1 cup eggs whisked with a fork.
Bring the water to a boil and add the butter and dessert seasoning. Butter is melted. Remove the pan from the heat. Immediately pour in all of the flour. Beat it vigorously with a wooden spoon. It will be lumpy at first, but it will soon smooth out. Pour in this heated mixture and beat it around with a wooden spatula for it to cool down. Make a crevice in the dough and pour in about a quarter of the egg. Continue to beat this egg in with a wooden spatula. You'll repeat this until the egg is gone. When the mixture holds its shape in the spatula like this, you are ready to continue.
Now, you will preheat the oven to 450 degrees Fahrenheit.
Spread butter down on a cookie sheet. Make sure that the butter is even. Sprinkle flour down onto the cookie sheet. After shaking off excess, the sheet should look something like this. Now, with the spatula, spoon in the egg mixture into a piping bag. We suggest putting a pot lid down, this one's about 10 inches, before doing the rings. Brush the newly formed rings with egg to even out any bumps. Now place this into the very, very hot oven. This will cook for about 25 minutes. This is about halfway through the first cooking process.
This is the very end of the first cooking process.
Reduce to 400 degrees for the next 10 minutes. After 10 minutes, pull it out and pierce around the pastry to release steam. Lower the heat to 350 degrees. Now, turn the oven off completely and leave the door ajar for another 10 minutes. It has been cooking for about 10 minutes now. Now slice the pastry in half. Move it over. It's going to be very hot, and you're going to want to scrape out any uncooked pastry from the center. At 350 for 5 more minutes to crisp it up. After 5 minutes, you can take the now crisped pastry out.
Now you can start the cream with 6 egg yolks, a half cup sugar, 1 pinch of salt, a half cup of all-purpose flour, 2 cups of whole milk, 1 tablespoon of vanilla, and 2 tablespoons of butter, but the butter is optional. Whisk the yolks in the saucepan, gradually beating in the sugar and salt.
Now warm up the milk.
Now whisk in the flour. After whisking in the flour, it should look something like this. Now slowly pour in the milk. Mix it in before adding more, and continue to do this until all the milk is gone. Whisk slowly over moderate heat. As the custard comes to a boil, it will lump, so make sure to beat it vigorously. Now change to a wooden spoon and stir over moderately low heat for 2 minutes to cook the flour. Make sure to get all over the bottom. Remove from heat. Now blend in the vanilla and the butter. Remember, the butter is optional. Now press the mixture through a fine metal sieve. Now we will refrigerate the cream until chilled. Just so you know, this filling recipe we gave you will need to be doubled for the cake. After having chilled the cream, you may want to re-stir it. Now, you will want to put the cream into a piping bag. Now, you will pipe the cream onto the pastry.
Once you have finished, you will take your top ring and put it over your cake, and you will have a finished bone.